Well, hello everybody. Welcome back, travel adventurers. How you guys doing on this beautiful Tuesday evening? For those of you guys that are coming in new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Jackie Gonzalez. I am a travel advisor for Expedia Cruises. And for those of you guys that have been here for a long time, since 3 years ago, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching the replay later tonight or during the week, just hashtag replay. Let me know what you guys enjoy. Guys, today I'm not alone. I have somebody that is dear to my heart here with me. My other half on my YouTube, Escapades with Jeffy, is in the house.
Yes, I am here. Thank you. Thank you. We is here. I totally forgot that for a moment. I'm like, you started the show. I'm like, yeah, cool. And then I heard the music. I'm like, wait, this isn't our Across the Waves music. So I was like, oh yeah, I did that. Yeah. And I was like, I was over here shimmering and dancing in the background. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I always see everybody dancing in the background. But
Yeah,
welcome in, everybody. Jeffy, thank you so much for joining in my show today.
No problem.
For those of you that don't know Jeffy, everybody should know him by now. But if you don't, he has also a YouTube channel named Escapades with Jeffy. So you could go over there and subscribe to the channel.
Yes, you can.
Today's topic is going to be one dear to Jeffy. It's going to be about the Royal Key.
Right.
So that is today's topic. We're going to be talking about the Royal Key today. Yeah, and I had invited Jeffy because he has a lot of knowledge about this key, more than I do.
I do have a lot of knowledge of the key program for Royal Caribbean. I'm representing today. Look at me,
I know. You're always representing.
All in. I do have experience. It's crazy because now thinking about it, I'm like, I really do. Like, it's not like I can't make it up. I really do have the experience. So
guys, you don't understand. Before the show, he showed me this binder.
I have my
all his key things in this binder.
I have my this is my my cruise binder, my handy dandy cruise binder. This was right when Escapades with Jeffy started. Yeah,
I know, right?
And I have all my literally everything, all the cruise compass, everything in here. So yeah, you guys are gonna be in for a treat because I literally have everything that has to do with the key. Everything that they give you, everything that they offer, everything that you do prior. I got prices from back in the day. I got prices from today, from tomorrow. I am your key expert.
Wait until you see the prices from back then to what it is today's price. Yes. And you're going to be like, what in the world?
You guys are in for a treat. Yes.
Those of you that know, Jeffy he even did the key during when COVID restarted. So it was way cheaper then than what it is today. But welcome in, Donnell. Thank you so much for being here on the house today. And everybody that doesn't comment, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Hit that like button. It'll tell YouTube that we are here live. It'll help the channel out. And, just let everybody know in your family that Travel Adventures is on live. Hopefully you guys enjoy what we have for you today. Samara, thank you so much for being here. The Queen of Disney.
Queen of Disney, that is true.
Mike, thank you so much for being here. He has a new channel, Cruise Ship Drones. Go check him out over there. He has a great channel over there. If you like anything that's drone related and things like that, that's the place you want to be.
So, Where's the Disney key? You know what? Maybe they should do one. Maybe they should do some VIP pro. I mean, they're already taking everybody's money. Might as well just add something extra.
I thought that not so long ago, wasn't Disney selling a form of a key or something?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were selling a key at Disney, and I don't know the key did something around the park. Samara might know. She's the queen of Disney.
Might know, exactly. Samara might know. It's true.
I don't know. I know a lot of things about Disney, but I did see this key. It was kind of like yellow, and it light up. And I don't know exactly what the key did, but
yeah,
we're talking about a different key today.
Yeah, we're talking about Royal Caribbean's key program today. So that's where we are. Which I know that Carnival has the very, very fun, what is it called? The very important.
They have the fun. I know what you're talking about. Faster to the Fun.
There you go. That's.
Do they still even have that? I haven't heard about Faster to the Fun in a while. Because
for my last cruise, the second Carnival cruise that I've ever done in my life in 20 years.
Well, I think the last one for you was what? The Mardi Gras, right?
Mardi Gras in 2024. I did
Yeah.
Mardi Gras in 2024. They did have Faster to the Fun because I looked into it because I'm like, let me compare how Royal, because they have their key, and then I wanted to see how it compares. It doesn't. So
Right.
I don't know how many other. Maybe we could do this. Maybe we could do like look into the different VIP programs if they have any in the different cruise ships to
You know what?
see
Maybe that could be another show that we can do
right how they
and
compare
compare.
what they offer. Correct, like
That would be
pricing
a good
wise.
thing.
I feel like that's a really good idea. So that way we could have like a broader spectrum or kind of like a broader idea of what they offer. So definitely.
And guys, just so you know, because I know we're talking about the key, but I did mention to you guys now that I have Jeffy here. Jeffy and I are we still trying to work out a Spanish show. Also during this same time, once or twice a month, I think we're gonna do it. So yeah, if you're interested in maybe checking that out, then it's coming down the road. We're not sure yet when because we still have to figure a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
In timing and all of that thing. So, but I do want to give you guys some information about the key, and then I'm going to shift it out to Jeff because he is the pro on this. So I'm going to give you some information that I actually found online. And it says the key is a Royal Caribbean paid VIP program that offers priority access, exclusive meals, and a high-speed internet. The key perks include priority boarding, carry-on luggage drop-off, and a welcome lunch. Pricing typically range anywhere from $25 to $50 per person per day for all guests in the same staterooms must purchase it. So you cannot just purchase it for one person. It has to be everybody in the stateroom.
And the minimum age is 6. The minimum age is 6 years old.
6 years old. Okay.
For the program. Yeah.
And these are the perks. And I know Jeff is going to go through all of this. I'm just going to read this quickly for you guys. Is embarkation and debarkation perks, priority arrival, early terminal access during the designated time window, carry-on drop-off luggage in the main dining room for delivery to your stateroom, welcome lunch, exclusively first day lunch featuring a signature menu from Chops Grill, tender priority first in line access when taking tender boats from ship to shore, departure day, exclusive a la carte breakfast and a flexible departure time. Then for onboard perks and discounts, you have the internet included, which is the one boom surf and stream high-speed internet package per guest. The show seating, reserved seating for major venues like the main theater, the Aqua Theater, and 270. Activities, fast lane, priority access lines, and for onboard attractions like flow riders and rock walls. Onboard discounts, 20% off on specialty dinings booked on day one, 50 of selected sports, and $60 off the spa over 250. So keep that in mind. You also have, let me see. I think that was pretty much it that I found. But Jeffy's going to take us through that process of the key since he's done it so many times. He's actually has this really cool thing that we're going to present to you guys. And he's going to go from even back then. So you're going to see all the different key pricing on the key. Welcome in, Small Service Doc. Thank you so much for being here.
Hello,
Thank you for being here for the first time. And her name is Shakira. So welcome in, Shakira, to Travel Adventures. Another adventurer for us.
There you go. Yes. Welcome in. Welcome in.
So, Jeffy, I'm going to go ahead and put in your information here on it, and then you can go ahead and I'll chime in as you're going through.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, I mean, you did run it down pretty nice. This information that I'm showing as of right now, this is from recent. This is because I'm going on Utopia of the Seas in September, so I decided to dive in, and this is literally from today. This information. So as of now, for at least my cruising, the first thing that we need to keep in mind is that it will vary by sailing. So it just depends on the amount of days that you're going to be sailing. It also depends on the time of year. It also depends on if they have sales going on, if they don't have sales going on. Like, for example, at least right now, we have it at $38.99 per guest per day. This is 35% off. And this would be for my sailing, which would be in September 7th to September 11th, which is September 12th. Sorry. It's a short, it's a quick, short 4-day cruise. So these are the prices, like I'm saying, as of right now. And like you said, the key program is like a VIP access. No, you have priority boarding, debarkation. You have designated areas for your debarkation. You also have designated areas when you board to drop your luggage. They hold on to your carry-ons and whatnot. So just a little bit of this overview. So introducing the key, your premier access to your experiences and activities during the vacation. Start your cruise with priority access into the terminal. Enjoy personal drop-off services that delivers carry-on bags directly to your stateroom. So how does that work? What you normally do, you arrive there early. So you want to arrive there when they first start boarding the ship. Normally what they do is when they start calling the suite members, because they're going to be calling suites and they're going to be calling Diamond and Pinnacle, if I'm not mistaken, then they call the key as well. So those are the first people that are going to be boarding the ship. And then once you have a designated area, you just go through them and you go inside and you're one of the first people on board the ship. That's one of the major things that sold me into the key. You know what I mean? Because I like to be there early. To me, day one starts boarding day.
Right.
Like I don't know how people do this. People like to like go late or whatever. To me, yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah.
Welcome in, Scott.
Yeah, welcome in, Scott. To me, it's day one. Boarding day. It's a day. You need to take advantage of it. You need to start drinking if you have that drinking package. You need to go to the pool. You need to eat. You need to get day one is day one. It starts. So I like the advantage of getting there early and being able to access the ship early. That also helps, like if you're going to be doing content recording or whatever, you have that access there.
It's also good for ship exploration too, because there's not many people on the ship during that time. So it's great for ship exploration.
Yes, it feels super nice, super smooth. You have like every nook and cranny for yourself. At least at the beginning, you could go ahead and grab it and take it. Right. So then that's one of the major advantages that I saw into it. If you're a person also that likes the shows, if you're a person that likes to have good designated areas, the shows offer that as well. So if you go to the Royal Theater, 270 on the Spectrum class ships, like Ovation, Odyssey, Anthem of the Seas, any one of those, you have the 270 in the back, you have designated areas to sit. And the Royal Theater, they also have areas in the front, middle. In the Aqua Theater, they also have the same thing, these designated areas for you, as well as in the Aqua Dome and the Icon class. So yeah, I find it very beneficial. So normally what you do is when you start boarding at that point, you board, you do whatever, then you have your lunch. So your lunch is a Chops Grill lunch. However, back in the day when they first launched the program, it used to be in Chops Grill. But since they got very popular, a lot of people started going. They had to move it then to the dining, to the main dining room with this Chops menu. And I have pictures of the menu here. The menu has varied somewhat as years have gone by. So I will be showing you guys that. I'm just going to continue here. Follow up with an exclusive lunch from the Fast Lane Access or for select activities. To maximize your fun, take advantage of 50% off selected sports activities. Indulge in delicious meals, 20% off specialty dining throughout your cruise. When you book on day one, which was something that you mentioned earlier, treat yourself to a 60% off spa departure at tender ports. Give you more time to explore destinations. Treat what else? Spend minimum minimum of $250 as long as you spend a minimum of $250. So the internet was another thing that sold me into the key, because the internet itself, it costs you $20 something. You know what I mean? So if I'm going to pay that for this throughout the entire, might as well just get them the key, because I'm paying $38.99. So
Jeffy,
that was
give me a quick second. I want to reply to, I think her name is Chiquita, right? I don't want to misspell it. Hold on. Chiquita. Okay, Chiquita. I'm sorry. I just wanted to answer your question. Yes, they do have service dogs on cruises. I've actually just got off first start of the seas. There was 2 of them on the cruise. So yeah, you do have service dogs that do come on board with you. I know that you're going on the seaside next week, but yeah, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, all of them, it's the same process to bring in your service dog. So I just wanted to answer that for you. Go ahead, Jeffy.
Right. Yeah, no problem. Definitely. That's really good to know, because not everybody knows that you could have service dogs. So
yeah,
very, very good info. Going back to what I was saying, yes, the internet, I feel like that was definitely worth it. the internet, the early access, and then, like I said earlier, when you debark, you have a special a la carte breakfast. So you don't have to go to the buffet. You don't have to go anywhere that's crowded. You have your own secluded area in the dining room where you have a la carte breakfast. You just eat, and then you could get off the ship at your leisure. So I found that super awesome. So these were things that were definitely worth it for me. Now, next to this, let's go here. This is like what's included. So the key, this is the key. Listen to me, the key, the key. This is kind of sort of what I kind of like went over, kind of like what we spoke about. Now, important details. When you receive your CPass card, it will have an icon confirming your purchase of the key, which is true. I have them here. I have all of my key cards. So when you purchase it and you get your card, it's going to have this little logo on it. There it is. You guys see it right there. So that indicates that you have the key, and they're going to know that you have it. Back in the day, before they were able to print it, they used to have a sticker. This was the sticker that they would put on it. And then, I mean, I guess they got fancier and they managed to then put the key into however they print these cards. So now they have the actual key on it. It's the same thing like with the drinking package. It'll say deluxe drinking package, but if you buy it on board or whatever, they just slap that sticker on it saying that you could drink. So kind of sort of the same thing. What else? So these, you will see the key on the card. The key must be purchased prior to sailing by each guest age 6 and older assigned to the stateroom, which was something that was mentioned earlier. So everybody in the stateroom has to have the key if one person is purchasing it, just like the drinking package. And again, 6 years or older. It offers for a one-time only use, so it's not transferable, and they cannot be combined with other promotions or certificates and may not be exchanged for alternative offers. So that's something to keep in mind. What else can I see here? Let's go into the internet. So the internet, it will be the Voom, surf, and stream one device high-speed internet. So you could stream, because a lot of people don't know there's a difference between surfing the internet and streaming. So with streaming, it means that you could actually watch like videos, or you could stream music, or you could do whatever, and surf the internet at the same time. So that's something that's really good. Like me, I like to watch shows when I shower and when I go to sleep. I just have them sometimes as background noise, so it helps me a lot. So I love having this for that. That's the biggest reason why I bought it. In certain cruises, depending, you have designated areas and things that are designated for you to do at different times. So for example, in, let's say, Odyssey of the Seas, which I did Odyssey of the Seas, you had designated slots and designated times for the bumper cars, because they have the bumper cars. You had designated slots and designated times that you had to schedule for the North Star. They had designated times that included for, in this case, Odyssey of the Seas again, the skydiving. That was included with the key. All of this was included with the key. We didn't have to pay extra. And I found that phenomenal when I did these back in Odyssey in 2023. For the Aqua Theater, the Royal Theater, Studio B, which is the ice skating rink, the aqua shows, again, designated areas where you sit. And to me, that was fantastic. So all you have to do is just do a reservation, go, and then you show your key pass, your card, and they'll be like, oh, you got the key, and then you go and sit down. So
that's really cool, though. The way that everything that is, I think for the price, I think is a really good deal, because for everything that it's included with it, and that you can board early, you have your lunch, you don't got to worry about the hustle and bustle going on, because it just gets so hectic, especially on the bigger ships. I would say.
Correct. Yeah. And that's part of the benefits, right? When you get on, you lunch, you get to go to the main dining room. The lunch is from 11 or 12, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I see that here.
I think the lunch starts at 12 noon and it's
till
from
1:30.
1:30. I think
right, to 1:30. There it is. It says carry-on drop-off and delivery to stateroom. Drop off your carry-off bag in the main dining room. So what they do, if you do have a carry-on bag, you will give it to them. They will they will search your stateroom. They will put how many pieces of luggage you're going to drop off or carry-ons. And then what they'll do is when the rooms become available, they will take your carry-ons to the room, so that way you don't have to carry it throughout the ship.
Oh, that's really good. That's a
Correct.
good perk.
Correct. Yeah. So that way people don't, if they have a carry-on, you just drop it there. And then by the time the rooms are available, your luggage, your carry-on is going to be in your stateroom there ready for you.
That's a really good thing because
That's mhm.
especially for me, when I travel, guys, because I take my suitcase, which I'm weird like that, and Jeffy can tell you because I
Yeah.
take all of my work related in one side of my of the what is it, a carry-on bag, and
Mhm.
then the other side is all the camera gear equipment.
Right.
And even when I went to Europe, I didn't even want to leave it. I didn't even want to leave it behind because I was
Mhm.
scared to death that something might happen to my laptop, and then there
Right.
goes all of my customers are all gone.
All the information. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, it's scary.
Oh, look, Dana
So,
said that she has had the key. She says she has had the key in the past. We found a deal where it will cost almost as much as the internet alone. That
correct.
is true.
Correct. And that is the best thing. That's why I say definitely worth it. In my case, for the internet, just for that, it's definitely worth it.
Look, it says the first time I had the key, I was selling from Baltimore, and the guy who checked me in said, "Oh, the key and diamond, you're double special."
There you go. You see? Yeah. So, I mean, I enjoy, I'm going to say again, I don't mind paying the price. It is a little bit extra, but I'm like, for the internet alone, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah. I've always known Jeffy to get the key. He's always talked about it.
Yeah.
I've never done the key, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done the key, but I have heard him throughout the years
I
talk
love
about
it.
the ski all the time.
I love it. I love it. So normally then once you drop off your luggage, if you want to, you don't have to.
Okay.
They will assign you, they will just get everything set up for you. They'll put your stuff on the side and then you just walk into the main dining room. They will sit you down and then you will have the menu. So this is Symphony of the Seas. When I went on Symphony of the Seas back in 2019, the price that you're seeing there, the 174.93 was for the entire week. I was for what is a 7-night cruise.
That's a good deal.
It was 174.93 for the full week. That's the price. Again, this is before COVID.
I was going to say it's before COVID.
This was before COVID. So those prices were beautiful. I wish we could still have those prices because as you guys will see, we don't have those prices anymore.
Yeah.
This is the
That's probably
the
what would
menu.
it cost you right now, right? Probably for like a 3 or 4 day, probably.
Correct. Yeah. So for you guys will see later for my
Okay.
Utopia that I'm doing in September, you will see the price and it's very similar to this. And it's for a 4-night, not a 7-night. So keep that in mind. So this was the menu. The menu has changed slightly, not much. But I've noticed that as the years go by, the selection is keeps dwindling down. I will do an update on this when I get on Utopia in September. So we shall see. But yeah, there you go. It has the appetizer Caesar salad, wild mushroom soup, colossal shrimp cocktail, and then for entrees it has a chops dry aged steak burger, the 6-ounce Angus filet mignon, and the grilled bronzino. I normally do the filet mignon because love it. Sides mac and cheese. I did try those. It varies. Some ships do really good. Some ships I didn't like. The Yukon gold mashed potatoes, grilled jumbo asparagus, and then for the desserts we have the warm chocolate cake, New York cheesecake, and ice cream. So delicious, all delicious.
They're missing the key lime pie. That's what they're missing.
Yeah,
there.
they are, but for the desserts they've kept it pretty equal.
It's
so
very
throughout the years. So this is Wonder of the Seas back in 2022. Now
look at that price.
The pandemic was in full effect in this time, and it was $139.93 per person for the entire length of the cruise, which was 7 nights. Again, the menu is the same. It has a Caesar salad, the wild mushroom shrimp. Listen to me, the wild mushroom soup, and then the colossal shrimp, the mac and cheese for the sides, the burger, the filet mignon, and then so same thing, but $139.93. Wow. So Mariner of the Seas back in 2022, I did the same thing, but I didn't take a picture of the menu. However, this is the email that they give you a few days or a few weeks prior of you boarding. You will get this email, and then there it has like everything in detail of what you need to do. So in this case, early access to the terminal. So remember, you get to be there. You're one of the first people to board. Very important. Drop off your carry-on in the main dining room, deck 3 in this case. by 2 p.m. So back then it used to be by 2 p.m. you had to have everything drop down if you wanted to get your carry-on delivered to your room. Exclusive welcome lunch in the main dining room featuring chopped grilled menu, which we spoke about. This case, it was from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. We recommend arriving in the terminal no later than 11:30. So there you guys go. That's really good information. So you would get an email like this letting you know what to expect and little how do you call this? Like things to look out for. That's pretty much what this is. So then this was Odyssey of the Seas in 2022. I did 3 cruises in 2022. That is insane. And I did the key in each one of them. For this one was $185.94. This was an 8-day cruise.
But you know what? From this cruise to the 2019, you're only looking at about a $6 difference.
Correct.
So that's not a big jump.
It wasn't that bad. Correct. But it was because the pandemic was still in full effect. And there were a lot of restrictions. So that's why. And this one, they changed the mushroom soup for the creamy butternut squash. I see that. But that was the only change, because then the warm chocolate cake, the New York ice cream, everything still stays the same. The filet mignon are there, the branzino, and then the burger. So then Ovation of the Seas.
Ooh, look at that price of Ovation.
And Ovation of the Seas. This was my Alaska cruise in 2023. This is $251.93 per person for that entire 7-day cruise. You guys have to remember it varies again if they have sales, if they have specials going on, if they have the length of the cruise. So these are things to keep in mind. Don't be discouraged to be like, oh, that's too expensive. If you have I could understand if you're paying it by yourself, you know, like, damn, $251.93 times 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. I understand it could get a little bit discouraging, but if you're like me, that sometimes I travel with friends, like each one pays their own thing. We split it, of course, between everybody. So that's just something to keep in mind. In this case, for this particular one, they still had the wild mushroom soup. So it may vary based on ships. Royal chocolate cake. And the other one, I think it's the same one, because this says layers of dark chocolate cake. So it's probably the same thing. The New York cheesecake, the filet mignon, everything is still on there like normal. And then on Icon of the Seas, I didn't have a picture of the menu. However, for 2024, a 7-day cruise on Icon of the Seas, the key cost me $244.93. That's when prices started to spike, because that's when cruises started to come back to normal and everybody was like, you know, filling in. And so they were just ranking up prices like crazy. So this was the price that we had back in 2024. And then Utopia of the Seas, which would be my upcoming cruise. Again, you have to keep in mind that this was just a 4-day cruise. It's not
right. And it's like, that's for 4 days.
It's just a 4-day cruise. It's $155.96 per person throughout the entire length of that cruise. So, I don't have a menu, of course. I will see and then give you guys an update. But these were these prices. Insane how much it has changed. So
that is crazy.
Right. So going back to what we were talking about, when you get to the main dining room, right, they will give you will receive one of these. When you sign in, that they sign you in to make sure that you're going to do your lunch. They will give you, each passenger will have their own letter. And then in the letter, it'll have like the information of what the key is about. It'll give you how to access the internet, how do you log in to access your internet. Of course, you have to do that through the app. It gives you all the information, what is needed. Like, for example, the activities that there are on board and where the times that you are designated to attend. Like I said before, like if it's the ice skating rink and they have ice skating designated for people to do the ice skating, you will have from, let's say, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. to go to the ice skating rink on Wednesday.
So they have it like that. They have a schedule for you guys?
Yes, they have a designated time and day for the people that have the key to use the facilities.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, or at least that's how it was on these ships that I've been on. I mean, my last cruise was Icon in 2024. I don't know, it's changed. I don't think it has changed.
Probably not by much.
Right. Yeah. So it was incredible, especially if you do, like I said, the how do you call these? Not the Icon class. When you do the like the Odyssey, I forgot the name of that.
Oh, the Quantum class?
The Quantum class. There you go. Yeah, the Quantum class. You have the North Star. You have to schedule your North Star. and you
Oh,
have to
okay.
schedule. Yeah, because the North Star is included, and you have to schedule your skydiving because
Oh,
that's also
the
included with
iFly.
the key. Yes, that's also included with the key. So
Oh,
they
wow.
you have to, well, back in 2023. I don't know if 3 years later it's still there, but you will have to schedule them because you have to make sure that you schedule them so that way they could keep like control of who's going in.
Okay.
So
Well,
that's
give me a
fun.
quick second. I'm going to put in here
Yeah.
information. So we're going to be coming right back.
Good afternoon, everybody. We've got an exciting group cruise announcement for you. This time around, it's going to be a very special occasion, as we have managed to get an invite to the inaugural sailing of the one and only MSC World Atlantic. This time around, we'll be sailing out from Port Canaveral in Orlando, Florida on November 13th, 2027. From there, the ship will be docking at Nassau in the Bahamas on the 14th and MSC's private Ocean Cay Marine Reserve on the 15th. After that, there'll be a relaxing day at sea where you can be one of the first people to explore this lovely new ship. On the 17th, they'll be docking in Cozumel, Mexico, followed by Costa Maya in Mexico on the 18th. From there, a single day at sea will be taking you back to Orlando to conclude the inaugural sailing. Be sure to book your cabins quick, as inaugurals like this tend to sell out really fast. You can contact us at jagonzalez@expediacruises.com or call us directly at 813-608-2935. We hope to see you on board with us.
All right, that is
There
exciting.
you guys have it.
Hope to see you guys on board.
I know, right? We're gonna be sailing on the brand new MSC World Atlantic next year. Can't
That
wait.
is nice. That is super nice. I'm excited for that one too.
I know, right? They don't have the key over there.
No, they don't got the key. Yeah, we need to figure out. That's one thing. We should figure out what VIP program they have if they have any.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been on MSC, but I haven't heard they don't have anything that I know of. They don't have anything like that over there.
Right?
I
Because
haven't seen anything like that.
Unless maybe because they have like doesn't MSC have the yacht club? So maybe because of the yacht club, they were like, well, this is VIP enough. I don't think.
Yeah. And those prices are great for yacht club, to be honest.
Right. So then I guess at that point, that's why maybe they don't have it.
Donnell is going. Jen is going to be there. There's a whole bunch.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have a good time. Yes, we are.
I'm actually thinking we may be having shirts that says Travel Adventures inaugural sailing.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
So it's going to be good. So if you want to come with us, let us know or let me know.
There's still availability, although not too much. So better hurry up.
Get your cabins before they're sold. And let me tell you, I checked yesterday because I had a client. They're like, no, I think they're cheaper on MSC. And I said, no, I think my prices are lower than that. Yeah. And sure enough, mine were lower by $400.
Ooh,
so if you want to do it, let me know.
There you guys have it.
Hello, Miss Margot. How you doing?
Welcome
on MSC, and you can do status match from another cruise line that you have status, which is nice. Yes, that's something that MSC does very well, is the status match. So if for those of you that are traveling on MSC, make sure you do your status match because that's going to help you out.
I will probably do that because that will work for me because I'm at a high. I'm not high. I'm about to be Emerald with Royal. So
I am Emerald with Royal.
Look at you being. I'm Emerald now. I turned Emerald now in this one. So going back to this, this is where I mean, it's probably backwards, but you see, this is where they give you to schedule, and then this is like the days and where to go, and then this is for the iFly, and then also for the North Star.
That is really cool. I didn't even know that. That's a really good perk if you think about it, because you're paying whatever it is that you're paying, but that iFly alone is like $70, right? I think it is. Well, it used to be. I don't know what it is today.
Yes.
And let me see. That is like $70. The North Star is another like $20, $30, I think it is. And if you do the flow riding, there's a free flow riding, but if you want to pay for like something more,
an instructor,
that's like what, $100 and something.
That's extra. Yeah. So that was good. What they did change, and I will say that they did change this because in my Ovation of the Season Alaska, or Odyssey, I was able to do the North Star while we were at sea.
Oh, okay.
So
that's a really cool way to do it.
Beautiful. It was amazing. So Definitely recommend. However, on my Ovation, after that, they stopped doing it. So the only way that you were able to do it was at port. And I'm like, you guys kind of screwed people over there, because the whole point is that I wanted to be up in there if I saw like glaciers or whatever. But
or whales from up there, you know,
right,
that you can see them higher.
they changed it. So now only at dock, when the ship is docked, that's when you could do the North Star, and it was designated for certain times. In order to do it at sea, then I think you had to pay $20, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if the price has changed, but that was the price back in the day. Also, this includes, you have a debarkation letter. You would get a debarkation letter that gives you the instructions when you debark, where to go, the restaurant that you need to visit. You will also have these luggage tags, because their luggage tags are different. You still have to do it like in debarkation, like all the time. You will fill out your information. You will put these on, put them on the outside and the hallway, and they will take them away. So what this does is that it designates an area for you in the terminal. So you would go to where it says the key in the terminal, which is normally where the Pinnacle and everybody is, and then you just grab your stuff from there. So it's
that's really cool.
Departure time, to my understanding, when you do the key, you're not rushed out. You have up until the latest to leave. You have you do.
So that's when you have enough time.
Yes, it gives, you could wake up a little bit later. You don't have to feel rushed to get off.
That's awesome.
In this case, the breakfast for this particular cruise, the breakfast was gangway luggage. Okay, got it. If you choose to leave the ship during main departure, your luggage in the terminal between 8:10 and 9:40. The night before the departure, okay, that's giving them the instructions. It says the main dining room on deck 4, Silk restaurant between 7 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. would be the.
That's awesome. So you get to have like breakfast there.
Correct. A la carte breakfast, completely
That's awesome.
separate away from everybody. Yes.
And this information is for Chiquita from Small Service Dog. She was asking what cruise for the inaugural. So it's going to be the MSC World Atlantic. It is the brand new ship for MSC. It's going to be out of Port Canaveral. We're sailing on November 13 of 2027. And I'm glad that you're doing an Alaska cruise on Princess next year on Start of the Sea. I don't know, Shakira, see if you have like a travel advisor, but if you want to write my number down and give me a call, I'd be more than happy to help you. If I don't know if you have a travel advisor, if you do, then, you know, continue with what you have. But if you're looking for a travel agent that can assist you with different things, I would love to have you as a client, since you know, you also have a service dog and all of that stuff. Love to have you as a client. We do all sorts of things. For those of you, since we're talking about the key, don't forget, guys, that until July 31st, Royal is having their double points for all new bookings. And not only that they're having their points for Royal booking, but I sent a whole bunch of text messages to a lot of my clients. I'm trying to get everybody ready, because this is going to be an Expedia only sale. You're not going to see this anywhere else. And it starts, the booking window is from August 10th to the 14th of 2026, which is next month. And they're going to be doing, and you have to have, your cruise has to be from September 1st of 2026 to March 31st of 2027. And what Royal is doing is for 3 to 4 nights sailing, if you're doing a suite, they're going to give you $200 of OBC. If you're doing a balcony, it's $100. Ocean view is $50 and interior is $25. For sailings 5 plus, which is 5, 7, 14, 21, 28, whatever you want to do from there on, you'll have $500 OBC per suite and a specialty dining for 2 on a suite cabin. And then it's $300 per balcony and a specialty dining for 2, $150 for the ocean view, and $75 for the interior. So if this is something that you might want to check out, let us know. And for you, Chiquita, that you did Star Princess, every year with our Expedia, we do what is called the 3-day sale. On there, you have tons of amazing, great perks like onboard credit and stuff like that. So yeah, grab my number, 813. I'm going to write it down here, 813-608-2935. And yeah, just give me a call. I'd be more than happy to help you out if with anything that you may need, any questions that you may have. She's from the Dominican Republic.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Our
she's
neighbor.
She's our neighbor.
We're from Puerto Rico. That's why we say our neighbor.
I know.
Yeah. So, where was I?
The 3-day sale on Princess is every June of every year. So they already did it this year, so it'll be for next year.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind. If you guys are trying to do like a Princess cruise next year, you can always book it and then we can reprice it at that time and get you onto those perks. We could always do it that way as well. But if you have other questions like that, just give me a call and I'll be more than happy to help. But yeah, Royal is doing a great sale next month. The one that is happening right now that Jeffy's not happy with is the double points.
Not happy. I'm not happy because my sailing qualifies for the thing, but it doesn't qualify because I didn't book it in the time frame that they selected. Those 10 days. 10 days. I feel like I'm like, listen, I buy a lot of this.
I know, right?
I do a lot of this. So the least you can do is give me double points. Thank you. Anywho.
Oh, look, she's doing Alaska May 30th to June 6th of 2027. Nice. You know what, Shakira? We're going to miss ourselves like by this much.
Oh, yeah, because you're going. Yeah.
I'm going to be going on Anchor next year from, I think it's April 23rd to May 2nd or the 3rd. I will be in Alaska.
See? Look at Donnell.
Yeah, us too. Yeah, everybody. You don't know how many calls I got. Hey, can I do that? Can I do the double points?
Like, just let it qualify. If your sailing isn't this day, just take it. Like, come on. Anyway, I'm not happy about it, but whatever. It is what it is, right? Anyway, yeah, I was looking at the Icon one. The Icon had it had rock climbing at Adrenaline Peak. From Sunday, it was at sea from 9 a.m. to 9:30, and then ice skating in Absolute Zero from 12:30 to 1 p.m. Half an hour. Nice. It takes me half an hour to like get on the floor and not fall. So,
have you done ice skating in Royal? I have never tried it.
Yes, in Royal I did once.
I bet you it's a lot of fun. Do you get the little thing to hold you up, or
no? I just hold on to the rail like everybody. You see everybody holding on to the rail for dear life. It was funny though. And then they did rock climbing again. So yeah, listen, guys, if you have the extra, I don't want to, like, if you have the extra cash and you can spend it, and do it. I definitely recommend it. I like it. It may not be for everybody. If you're not into the shows, because there's people that are just not into shows, then, ice skating and Icon last year. There you go.
In Alaska and Icon last year. Hey, I bet you had a good time.
Yeah. So I definitely recommend it. Is it pricey? Depending who you ask and how you see it. It's just like with the drinking package. You have to take advantage of it. You have to know how to take advantage of it. Because a lot of people, the drinking package is expensive. I'm like, yes, but the drinking package includes bottled water. It includes, soda. You could get cans. You could do certain things that, you just have to calculate the amount of drinks and stuff, not just alcoholic drink, because everybody's like, this and that. So
look, she said it was her first time ice skating. And Margot says the key will be essential for those 10,000 passengers on Legend. I think Legend only holds like 6,000 or 7,000.
Yes.
But yeah, well, I don't know. Because you don't want to have everybody on the key either, you don't
right. You want to keep it. You still want to keep it to where you have your own little privacy,
I know. She goes, I never ice skated on Royal. Lex has. I can't afford to break a limb.
No, we can't do that.
Donnell, I would love to film you, to put you on the vlog, Donnell on skates.
Oh my God.
And today with Donnell on skates. This is a travel adventure.
Oh my gosh, that is insane. But yeah, I mean, again, that's all I have for the key. I hope it was.
That's a lot of information. Thank you so much.
My experiences, again, it was, you guys are welcome. I mean, definitely, if you guys have any other questions, leave them in the chat. Jackie will have them, sent to me if I could, answer. And super excited about my upcoming.
Look at Donnell. Donnell said, no Donnell on skates.
We'll make it. Oh, wait, they don't have ice skating rinks in MSC, right?
No. On MSC World America, they have the bumper cars.
Okay.
And they have roller skating, but they don't have ice skating.
Oh. Same danger.
I haven't roller skated in a good minute. I don't know how I will feel.
You know who likes roller skating? Esteban likes roller skating. He used to do it a lot when he was younger, so you may see him roller skating. Because I think he's going with me on Atlantic, so yeah.
Maybe we could do Atlantic. Maybe we could do something. No, wait a minute, because oh my god,
everybody's busting their butts over there, and yeah.
Our travelers, let's go. We're gonna roller skate. It's like when you see these people that dance on the roller skates and all the tricks that they do, I'm like, I will be on the floor.
Listen, I could barely. What I was gonna say, I could barely dance. I could dance, but I was gonna be like, no.
We'll give you some drinks.
Wait, no, I don't.
You will feel a thing the next day.
Right.
Well, no, you can because you have that leg issue that you got going on, so you can.
Yeah, so I fell in April and I still have problems with my legs.
Oh my God, Donnell, that was years ago. I roller skated last at Lexi's 6th birthday party. Oh my God, that was what, 12 years ago now?
That's what I was gonna say.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, like I said, the key is really good. I've learned a lot about the key today.
Mm-hmm.
I do know a little bit because Jeffy always, when Jeffy and I talk, he tells me about the key.
Yep.
And he always does it, like you guys see. But yeah, it has gone up in price. I think it's a really good deal because especially like when I look at it, I have to pay for Wi-Fi because I still work wherever I am.
Correct.
I don't do the drink package because I don't drink like that. Right. But I'm gonna have to probably start looking into it just for the perks that it has.
Yeah, especially in this case for you, since you are a vlogger, like you actually vlog, having those designated areas, because there are sometimes right in front of the stage or their center, where you could see clearly. It'll work for vlogging. It works
clearly now.
There you go. So
I'll be like over there.
You can take advantage of it. I mean, for real. I really like it. If somebody would say, hey, do you think it's worth it? I would say it's worth it because I will give you XYZ reason why. If you're not a person who likes the shows, if you're not a person who, doesn't like doing the rock climbing, doesn't like the bumper cars, doesn't like the stuff, then it probably won't be worth it. You're right. But,
I will say
for the internet alone, I feel like it is. And to have the lunch.
I don't know if it's AIDA, the corporation is one of them cruises up there. We barely have those cruises down here, so I don't want you guys to worry about this. Right. But they were actually thinking of implementing charging for the first row seating on the theater at $17 per person.
Is that what I think? I heard something about that there was a cruise line that was about to do that. So it was AIDA that was trying to do that.
I think it could be AIDA. I don't know if it's AIDA, which is a Carnival corporation, but I don't know if it's that one or if it's a different one. But they're trying to implement a $17 charge for the first row seat.
Right.
Which technically right now is free. It's like you don't know.
But they're like, she said that she thinks it's worth it, but depending on the price. And I completely agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree. It just varies. It's just whatever works for you. But yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah. Especially like if you're a concierge, like Sky Suites and things like that, then you're like in a different level altogether. So I think when you're in the Sky Suite, Royal Love, things like that, or the Star Suite or whatever they are, I don't think you should get that because you already have a lot of perks that comes with it.
Yes.
So I think this is more like for the people that are like
for poor people who trying to act rich and bougie and whatever. So that is poor people. Poor people trying to act rich and bougie. So there you guys.
Yeah, they have like, what is it? Ocean balconies, ocean views, and interior cabins. Then I will say, go ahead and take a peek at it and see if you like it.
Right.
Try
if you're
it.
in one of the suites, like
try it
Star
at least
Suite,
once.
Pinnacle, or if you're Pinnacle or any one of those, it's not worth it because
because it comes in.
You already have your perks and your designated seating, and you're boarding early, and you're doing all that. So it's definitely not worth it.
And keep in mind when you're booking cabins, if you're doing multiple cabins, and then some people said, "Oh, you know what? I want a suite," and everybody else wants a ocean view. Keep in mind that person that has like Sky Suites or things like that, they're going to be eating at Coastal Kitchen too. They're not going to be eating with you. So they have to keep that in mind when traveling with a lot of groups because it has happened. where, that has happened. And sometimes people think that because they're in concierge kind of thing, that they can bring everybody into that, and that it doesn't work that way.
Right.
So
just little things like to keep in mind. But yeah,
I know, right? It's been a great show today. Royalty prices are ridiculous. You really don't get much for the money. Yeah. Right now, like, the prices are up there. I actually was checking some Legend pricing for a customer today, and in January they're like really good deals for Legends, like $2,500.
Legend will be leaving from
Legends
for that time.
Legend is leaving out of Fort Lauderdale, but they're doing a 6 and an 8, so they're doing 6 days and 8 days. They're going to be fluctuating.
When is it?
When is the price that I saw?
What is a good price? Yeah.
Oh, in January
2027.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I got Hero. I booked Hero. So everybody knows I booked Hero of the Seas.
Yes, Jeff D, after he started complaining about the name, he went ahead and really quickly.
I hate that name, but I ended up booking the cruise, so whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm doing
the Yacht Club is also much better. I do agree with you, Donnell, on that one. But yeah, Jeff D, the only one that Jeff D hasn't booked is, you haven't been on Star and Legend yet, right?
No,
he was on Icon. And now
I did
Hero.
Icon, and then I jumped Star Legend, and I'm going to do Hero now.
Yeah, but yeah,
the name I know it's so bad. I'm like, why?
Oh my God, Donnell, he was hot.
Did you call me or did I call you? I don't know. I'm like, did you hear the name? I hate the name. I hate it.
The next thing you know, Donnell, he calls me. He's like, book me on Hero.
I'm like, hey.
I'm like, okay.
I'm like, hey. That's literally how that was. I'm like, hey, can you book me on Hero? And yeah, we're doing the inaugural season. We're doing like sailing number 6, I think, or 7.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm super excited. It's a group of my friends. It's a big group.
I will be on Legends for the naming ceremony, guys. I don't know if I ever told you that, but I will be there from the 11th to the 14th. I'm going to be staying in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm going to actually meet one of you guys here on one of my travelers. I'm going to be meeting one of my travelers in Fort Lauderdale. So that's going to be fun. So I'm not going to tell you who it is. It's going to be a complete surprise. We have kept it on the hush hush. And but we're going to be doing a little live streaming, and yeah, we're going to show you who the traveler is, because I'm there to go try out a hotel, and I'm going to give you a little hint of this set traveler of our travel adventures that she always talks about. It is she.
I already know who she is.
And yeah, we're going to go check it out.
All right.
You're going to be in my neck. Yes, I'm going to be over there on November 10th. Early November 10th. We're going to be spending the night there, and then the next day we're going to jump on Legends, and we're just going to rock and roll. We're going to rock and roll. Can I go? I'm not going to say who it is.
Listen, if you could go, definitely go.
I know, right? You can go. Yeah, there's still some availability if you want to go. It's the selling on the 11/11 of 2026 on the Legend of the Seas. It is a media, which is kind of strange that Royal did it this way this year, but it's a media, but then it's also a revenue sale.
Oh yeah, you talked about that. You did tell me about that. Yeah, it was.
Hot and bothered. Yes, I am hot and bothered.
See, there you go. We have some little quarrels to pick with Royal Caribbean there.
Oh, besides yeah, we can do the hotel meetup. Meet me at the hotel.
There you go.
You got my number, so yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, so yeah, it's going to be like a media / revenue. And the only reason why I'm hot, Royal already knows I love Royal Caribbean, and this is no shade on Royal or anything like that. I'm just upset because I can buy specialty dining. They blocked it.
That is, yes, that is.
And for you to pay
Well,
all
the
the
reason,
money that I
you need to
paid,
explain the reason, because it wasn't necessarily, I think that's what it was, right?
it wasn't necessarily a naming ceremony. It was just
a revenue shit, like a
inaugural
revenue
sailing.
normal. Then it became the
Then it
inaugural.
became the naming ceremony. And when it became that, then they're going to do kind of like a slash media and revenue at the same time. So
Yeah.
they blocked all the specialty dinings for the media and everybody else. And the people that are paying,
they gave them priority to them.
We
and
are
the people
in La La
actually paying
Land.
that would love to experience this got kicked out. Yeah,
And that was
that's
not
very
a cheap.
unfortunate.
That's not a cheap sailing either. Even though that it was for 4 days, it wasn't cheap at all.
I know.
But it is. But I'm just gonna go grab the content for you guys. That's really what I wanted to go do. Besides looking at it and having a
It's the
great time.
inaugural. Yeah, that's dumb. Thank you. I know. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed at least the information that I got.
Definitely.
Like I said, if you guys have any more questions or anything else, definitely put it in the comments. Jackie will reach out to me, and then of course I'll give you guys.
Of course. And check out X Small Service Dog. I already subscribed to her channel.
Nice.
Go check her out. She's a new channel. Give her some love from Travel Adventures. Tell her our travelers are going over there to check her out and help her out with her channel. It is always nice to see somebody in a YouTube community, and we love to help everybody grow. So Chiquita, thank you so much for spending the day here with us and being a new traveler to our show here. Hopefully you come back every week. Tomorrow, guys, we are doing our Across the Wave show at 8 p.m. from the port of Sitka, Alaska. Yep. So it's going to be great tomorrow. So come on by tomorrow. If you don't have anything else to do, it's a hump day. We're going to be talking about the port of Alaska with Jeffy and Keith. We cannot say cruising with Keith anymore because he's every day. Keith.
Things have changed. Yes, some things have changed for him. So yeah.
Yeah. So very nice to meet you. I will call you and thank you for the love. You're welcome. You're always welcome in our channel here. Whatever you need. If you need to come on the channel so that we can put you out there and help you get more subscribers. Yep. Reach out to me because I love to bring new creators and do like a little interview so people could get to know you. So if that's something that you want to do, definitely give me a call and I'll be more than happy to help. You're my neighboring island. We love to help each other.
There you go. Yeah. So it's the Traveling with Tinkerbell. I mean, listen to me.
Travel Adventures.
Travel Adventures. And I've been editing this for a while. Yeah. Travel Adventures to Tuesday, 7 p.m. And then Across the Waves tomorrow, every Wednesday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it'll be me, Jackie, and then our Keith. So, yep.
So, yeah. And like I was saying, since Shakira was not here for the beginning of the show, she came like mid almost. We are going to be, Jeffy and I are going to be working on a Spanish show. We just have to figure out some tweaking and some stuff. It's going to be on a Tuesday. Yes. So we're trying to see if it's one time a month or it's going to be two times a month, depending on the traffic that we get. Right. We're going to figure that out. It doesn't mean that our show here in English will go away. It's not going to go away. I will never let you guys down.
We're just trying to get
we want to do something for the Latin community.
Involve everybody, our Hispanic community and everybody, all our cruising community. We want to bring everybody together. So
right. We're doing that. And it's hard to do like a bilingual because then it would be like kind of English and Spanish. So we're gonna separate them and have the community. But if you're in English speaking and you still want to come and check us out, you can because it's gonna have captions and you guys.
Aprendemos a hablar, van a aprender español. Todo el mundo va a hablar español. Español boricua lo que vamos a hablar. So yeah, that's.
I guess I have to brush up on my Spanish. Hey, you can have Spanish lessons in Travel Adventures.
Sure, we could talk about like instead of saying cruise words, we could
we'll figure it out.
what do you call? I'm trying to figure out like a word for like bow, for example. I guess I'll Google.
Look, Margot says I'll get to see who is faster.
For what? Like speaking or what?
Probably on speaking Spanish.
Oh, because I speak. Yo hablo muy rápido. Yeah.
Well, guys, I don't want to take more of your time. I'm so grateful that you were here for a whole hour with me and Jeffy. Yep. Jeffy, thank you so much for spending the time with us. For those of you that don't know that are new to the channel, Jeffy is my editor. He's the one that edits all of our videos. Yep. And we have a lot of cool stuff coming down the road. We're working on it. We're going to, little by little, we're going to continue to work and get more stuff for you guys. So thank you guys so much for being here with us this evening. I love you guys all to the moon and back. May God bless each and every one of you guys. And I will see you tomorrow on Across the Wave, the Port of Alaska. Toodaloo, guys.
Bye, guys.
Toodaloo. Hasta mañana. Bye.